What is up, JL Life? Modell here. I got something to show you guys today. New product. So anyone who follows the channel, you guys know that Bromance has developed Death Wobble since I moved to 38s. The reason I believe the reason I have contracted the Death Wobbles is I am on a 2-inch Mopar lift, and if anyone is debating getting the Mopar lift, don't do yourself a favor, spend a little bit more money and just get something nicer. Rock Crawler or Metal Cloak both make awesome entry-level lift kits, and they're affordable. I would recommend those over the Mopar lift. I am currently in the process of swapping everything out that is Mopar lift related under my Jeep with other products, and it's kind of a smorgasbord. There's going to be Metal Cloak, Rock Crawler, CavFab, all those different parts under there, and the attempts to try to get this figured out. So if, like me, I did the Mopar 2-inch lift, it wasn't quite enough lift in my opinion, so I went with a spacer lift from TerraFlex, the 1.5-inch spacer lift, and it raised it up where I want it. There's a lot of room under there, but got the death wobbles. So anytime I'm hitting 45 to 65, I start getting the tire. So we're gonna try to fix that. And though the Mopar lift is not complete trash, it causes a lot of little problems, from the bowing springs to rubbing against things that you shouldn't be rubbing against. Losing caster angle when you lift and you don't adjust your control arms. There's just a lot of little problems that need to be corrected. And the beauty with both Rock Crawler and Metal Cloak lifts, you can buy the parts that you need to swap out. But a lot of people have Metal Cloak and Rock Crawler arms. The wife is on the Rock Crawler. A lot of other people are using the other thing, so I wanted to try something different. So I hooked up with CavFab, and they sent me out a pair of their front lower adjustable control arms, and hopefully we're going to get the caster corrected. So here is the stock lower control arm for the front for the Jeep. Just regular bushings for comfort. Of course, it's not adjustable. So what I went with was from CavFab. CavFab, made in America product. They make some really stout Rock Crawler stuff. They were really big into the unibody market before the JL, and they're really starting to push their JL products. I definitely suggest you guys go give them a check out. I will put the link in the description for these in the description below. But just kind of, let's take a look at these. So we got Johnny joints at the end, on both ends. We have the bend inward for tire clearance. And of course these are adjustable. There's the grease zerks. Make sure when you're installing this, the grease zerks are pointing up. I would suggest doing this just if you do go off-road and something hits your grease zerk, you're going to rip it off, and of course you're not going to be able to grease your joint, and subsequently you're going to be having to be replacing the joint sooner than it needs to be replaced. Johnny joints are awesome breed between the standard rubber bushing mount like that and a Heim joint. So it gives you better articulation for off-roading, and it gives you the comfort from, of course, the rubber bushings. They are rebuildable. Anyways, we're going to swap these out. I'm actually going to set these to length of the Rock Crawler arms, just because I've done Misty's Jeep with Rock Crawler, and the arm length was perfect. But we'll see when I go and actually get a proper alignment. And also, these arms are 2-inch DOM steel tubing, 1/4-inch thick walls, stout stuff. You guys, anyone knows DOM tubing is good stuff. So these should work out really good. And also, if you're just looking to upgrade your control arms, whether you're on a stock height or Mopar lift, whatever the case is, you can swap these out with any other arms. So like I said, we're kind of going off of what the initial caster alignment. We're going to go off of to what Rock Crawler suggests for a 3.5-inch lift, which is 24 5/16. You're going to measure from the center of eyelet to eyelet. So like I said, we will measure from center to center. We are a little off, so we're going to extend the arm pretty darn close. Tighten up the jam nut. We're not going to torque it all the way down at this time, but I am going to tighten it with a wrench so it doesn't move on me while I'm trying to do this. So, and we're also going to set the other arm to the exact same length.
So getting these bolts out can be a little difficult. Break apart definitely helps. Just take your time, work it nice and slow so you don't twist a bolt or nothing. We're making progress.
Oh, we got that side out. I'm gonna go get this side.
In the middle of doing all this stuff I need to be getting done, power goes out.
Got it out. So as we put this one in, the adjustable side is going to go towards the frame, the fixed side towards the axle. Make sure the zerks are facing up. There's two ways you can either re-grease the bottom zerk because it will be blocked. Here, I'll show you in a second. So the greaser being there, you obviously can't get it just being where it is. So you have two options. One is dropping the arm to grease it roughly every 6 months. And two, while you're doing all your work, you have the space, you cut with a keyhole drill bit here and just kind of open up the top to where you can reach it with your greaser. It all really depends on what you do. I plan on just dropping them and re-greasing them every 6 months-ish. Anyways, we're gonna loosely bolt this back in before we tighten it all down.
These guys spraying for weeds. Oh my God, he stuffed in front of my house again. I got him in, and then I realized, oh, I forgot to put anti-seize on the threads up here. So I pulled it back out, and CavFab delivers. They put anti-seize on it already, so there it is in all of its beauty. I also feel like I should mention my caster before the adjustable CavFab arms was 4.5. I know. Hey guys, so install was super easy. As I said, it says bolt in, bolt out. Being optimistic right now, I've been driving around for a couple days. No more death wobble. Again,
this is 2-inch, 1/4-inch thick walls, DOM steel, Johnny joints, made in America, and I like them. What I need to get some CavFab stickers to throw on the arms so I can let everyone know what I'm running. And next, the next ones I'm going to replace are going to be the rear. As you can see, that big dent right here. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's enough to change the angle of the axle, and my forward thrust is off. So I'm gonna need new ones to get that replaced, and that's high on my replace list.
so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Awesome product, American made. Always about the American made. Going to eventually work on swapping out the other arms and getting this all nice and cherry to my Frankenlift that's going on right now. But y'all take it easy. Laters. I'm out. It's all coming together. Wonder how the channel's doing. Wow! Awesome! I'm gonna be famous! Because my main goal is to grow up and act like I don't know nobody. I'm just messing, JL Life. I love you guys. Laters.